Beware, my lord of jealousy. It is the green-eyed monster which doth mocks the meat it feeds on.
Oh, behold, the riches of the ship is come on shore. Yea, men of Cyprus, let us have her knees. Oh, let her have your knees. Hail to thee, lady.
I was interested. Like, I like Shakespeare. It's pretty interesting to me.
Okay. You less so?
The concept, I was kind of like, oh, this is about to be boring. But then when he brought in the whole concept of the play, you know, it caught more interest.
Yeah, and it was more challenging too. I knew it was going to be a lot of challenge.
Yeah, when you said Shakespeare, I was like, dang, I do not want to do it.
I think it was like the second day when we were in the auditorium and we like went in a circle and had to act out a certain script. I actually liked that. It was pretty cool how you had to be that person.
I guess when we had to act like different people of older ages or younger ages and do certain things like that. Tony Rodrigo is telling Iago that he wants to get his money back and he's gonna go to Desdemona to get it back. But all while Iago never gave the money to Desdemona. So he's telling that if he doesn't get what he wants, that he's gonna put Iago out there. But Iago's trying to convince him to keep going with what he made up in his mind. This whole thing that Iago's creating, he's trying to keep him on that path.
A long story of love corrupted by a whisper of hate. Rome.
Yeah.
In 150 AD, Rome, because in Rome there's a lot of love. It's like city of love, but also it's a lot of corruption, a lot of sin,
Envy, yeah. A bunch of drama.
When you see like Roman movies, you always see like the corrupt, like political figure, and there's always a love story inside like a Roman movie.
Now, Rodrigo.
I do not find that thou dost justly with me.
What in the contrary?
Every day thou dabbest me so device, Iago. I would no longer endure it.
Will you hear me, Rodrigo?
Faith, I've heard too much for your performances, and words are no kin together.
You have charged me most unjustly.
With not the truth, I've wasted myself out of my means. The jewels you've had me deliver to Desdemona with half pearl to the vultures. You have told me she should receive them, return me expectations of comfort and respects, but I find none.
Well, go to. Very well.
I tell you, 'tis not very well. I will make myself known to Desdemona. If she will return me my jewels, I'll give her my suitor pin my unlawful solicitation. If not, assure yourself, I'll see satisfaction of it.
I protest. I have dealt most directly in that affair.
It have not appeared.
Indeed, it had not appeared. Your suspicion is not without weight and judgment. But Rodrigo, if thou, the following night, enjoy not Desdemona, you shall take me from this world with divine and treacherous engines for my life.
Well, what is it? Is it within reason and compass?
Sir, there's a special commission that comes from Venice to dispute Cassio of Othello's place.
Is that true? Why? Did Othello and Desdemona turn again to Venice?
Unless his abode lingered here by reason, then no one can be so determinate of the removing of Cassio.
And what do you mean, removing of him?
Why? By knocking out his brains.
And this you would have me to do?
Aye, if you do yourself a prophet and a right. You will watch us going thence. I will fashion it to fall between 12 and 1. You shall take him at your pleasure. I will be near the second year attempt, and he shall fall in between us. Come, stand not amazed at it, but come along. You shall be satisfied.
How goes it now? He looks gentler than he did.
He has commanded me to go to bed and baby to dismiss you.
Dismiss me?
It was his bidding, therefore good, Emilia. He might not leave where you're gonna do. You must not displease him.
I would you have never seen him.
So would not I, my love, doth so approve him, that even his stubbornness, his cheeks, his frown, Prithee and Pimby, have grace and favor in them.
I have laid those sheets of bacon on the bed.
Also one, good faith, how foolish are our minds. If I do die before thee, Prithee, shout me when those same sheets.
Come, you talk.
My mother had a maid named Barbara. She was in love. And he she loved proved mad and did forsake her. She had a song of willow, and she had died singing it. That song tonight will not go for my mind.
Shall I go fetch your nightgown?
No, unpin me here. The poor soul sat sighing by a sycamore tree, sing hollow green willow. Her head on her bosom, her head on her knee, sing willow, willow, willow. Her fresh dreams ran by her and murmured her moans, sing willow, willow, willow. Her soft tears fell from her and softened the stones. Lay by these. Sing willow, willow, willow. Prithee, hie thee, he'll coming on. Sing on the green willow must be my garland. Let nobody blame him, his scorn I approve. Nay, that's not next. Hark, who's that knocks?
It's the wind.
I called my love false love, but what said he then? Sing willow, willow, willow. If I call more women, you'll catch with more men. So get thee gone, good night. I tell you, eyes do itch. Doth that blood weeping.
Nor I neither here nor there.
I've heard it said so. Oh, these men, these men. That's the unconscious thing. Tell me, Amelia, that there be women do abuse their husbands such goes kind.
There be some such, no question.
Wouldst thou do such a deed for the whole world?
Why, would not you?
No, by this heavenly light.
No, I neither by this heavenly light, but I might do it as well in the dark.
In troth, I think thou wouldst not.
In troth, I think I should, and undo it when I had done. Mary, I would not do such a thing for a joint ring, nor for measures of lawns, nor for petticoats, nor caps. But for the whole world, why, who wouldn't make their husband a cuckold to make him a monarch?
Beshrew me, if I would do such a wrong for the whole world.
Why, a wrong is but a wrong in the world, and having a world for your labor, just a wrong in your own world, you may quickly make it right.
I don't think there is any such woman.
Yes, a dozen, and as many to the advances as the world they play for. But I do think it is their husband's fault. If wives do fall, say they slack their duties and pour our treasures into foreign laps. Or else, say they strike us and have our scants performing in despite. Why, we have gauze, and though we have some grace, yet we have revenge too. Let husbands know that wives have sense like them. They see and smell and have their palates both sweet and sour as husbands have. Why, what is it they do when they change us for others? Is it sport? I think it is. And doth affection and breathe it? I think it doth. Is it frailty that does err us? It is so too. And have we not affections, desires for sport, and frailty as men have? Let them use us well, else let them know the ills we do, the ills instruct us so.
Good night, good night. Heaven does teach such use of sin. Not to pick bad from bad, but by bad men.
Alright, so look. Even very now, old black ram is topping your right ear.
Excuse me? No, what's your verb there?
To torment.
To torment.
Yeah.
Alright.
I can't push it too hard.
You're gonna torment him? What? That's okay, talk.
No, I was saying I thought I did.
You thought you did? Okay. I think you did too.
We were kind of just, we weren't necessarily upset about it, but we were anxious to kind of learn this type of new reading we haven't done before.
I was a little intimidated because everyone says Shakespeare is really hard, but I think we handled it pretty well.
I'm done.
Mainly like the parts that get us involved into the acting and get us to put our like emotions into it. I guess it makes it a little bit easier. There ends up Iago is planning to kill Cassio and have Rodrigo do it for him. So the plan goes wrong. Both Iago and Rodrigo get stabbed, and they're somewhat left for dead.
Our theme statement was trust can either pull you up or bring you down, because in the play there's many references to trust being broken.
We decided to go with 1960s mob like organization because it accurately represents the ability to trust people and to put that trust into people who may either misuse the trust or use it properly, or just the trust is very big within the mob.
Also, we were able to use the ranks in the play also with the mobs, like the head mob and then the second man. We were able to easily fuse that together.
Very cool.
Here, stand behind this bulk. Straight will he come. Wear thy good rapier bear and put it home. Quick, quick, fear nothing. I'll be at thy elbow. It makes us or it mars us. Think on that, and most fix firm that resolution.
Be near at thy hand, I may miscarry it.
Here, at thy hand, be bold and take stand. I have rubbed this young quat almost since, and he grows angry. Now whether he killed Cassio, or Cassio him, or each do kill the other, every way makes my game. Live, Roderigo! And he called himself restitution large, of gold and jewels like I bought from him, as gifts to Desdemona. It must not be. If Cassio do remain, the more may enfold me to him. There stand I in much peril. No, he must die. But so, I hear him coming.
Tis he, villain, thou liest.
Hark! 2 or 3 grown. It is a heavy night.
What hope? Murder! Murder! Oh, wretched villains, I bleed to death.
Wait, here one comes to the light with sharpened weapons.
Who's there? Whose noise is this that wants a murder?
We do not know.
Did not you hear a cry?
Here, for heaven's sake, help me.
When did you hear that cry so previously?
Iago, oh, I'm spoiled, undone by villains. Give me some help.
Oh, me, Lieutenant, what villains have done this?
I think one of them is here about and cannot make a way.
Oh, treacherous villains. What are you here? Come and give some help.
Oh, help me here. That's one of them.
Oh, treacherous villain. Oh, slave.
Oh, damn Iago. Oh, inhuman dog.
Kill me in the dark. How slime is this town? How? Murder. What may you be? Are you a bitter evil?
As you shall prove us. Praise us.
Senor Ludovico?
Peace, sir.
I cry you mercy. Here's Cassio, hurt by villains.
Cassio.
How is it, brother?
My leg, it's cut in 2.
Mary! Heaven forbid! Light, gentlemen. I do suspect this trash to be party in this injury. Patience along with Cassio. Come. Lend me a light. Know me his face or no? Alas, my friend and my dear countryman. Roderigo? No? Yes, sure. Oh, heaven, Roderigo.
What a business.
Even he, sir. Did you know him?
Know him, aye. Some good man bear him carefully from hence. I fetch the general surgeon.
Lass, what's the matter? What's the matter, husband?
Cassio hath here been set on in the dark by Roderigo and fellows that escaped. He's almost slain and Roderigo dead.
Alas, good gentleman. Alas, good Cassio.
Prithee, Amelia, run into the citadel and tell my lord and lady what hath happened. Will you go